Ciao. Welcome back. We're back. Almost open time. You will hear from my voice that I have been slightly sick for a couple of weeks. A terrible flu that's hitting the Netherlands, and almost recovered. I am recovered, but that's the reason why you haven't seen much of me. I did record a couple of videos, but they blew up. My voice was not there. I had to edit some stuff on screen that you couldn't see, and so in the end, those didn't see the light of day. I'm back. I am live as this recording. I'm not streaming live because nobody watches me anyway for now, and I thought I'll put my thoughts to the video. See if we can catch. No, actually, I was trying before this to, resync some of the evils I have on Apex. I have done 2 wins a day, up 500 on the XFAs, and locked those. I've done a win on my personal account. So now this AM session will be trying to pass evils in 1 trade or 2. But I need to make sure I have some to use. So maybe what we're going to do is do the analysis, check the open, and then eventually take some trades. New rules of engagement for me are no trades in the first 15 minutes of the market open. Sometimes trades are amazing at the open, but many times the bounces and manipulations that are happening are so volatile, and you don't want to give up your 10-point stop or 15-point stop. So what happens? You give away a lot of profits, a lot of opportunities, just for the dream of catching the open. So that, for me, is a thing of the past. And also, no going the rabbit hole of just clicking buttons the whole AM session. 1 trade and done, maybe 2, especially on evals, which are attribute much less value. So that's for me. Let's go through what's happening in the higher time frame to try to understand what's the bias for today. So there was some news. Let me reload. So we had unemployment, and the number came up slightly above the forecast. So a moment of pause for the market, and it was at 8:30. There was not that much. Yeah, there was a down up. This is an engulfing candle on 15 minutes, but let's check on the hourly first. Okay. So we did have some amazing trades. I took some very cool trades this morning. We might talk about it later, but let's focus on what's happening now. What do we see? Wait, I want to change that. It's the new thing that oh look, it did work. A new thing that TradingView just released, so that you can track actually where my mouse is. I am very happy about it. I was looking for an app to do that, and it's now embedded into TradingView. Thank you, TradingView. Okay, so the 1 hour 8 to 9. We did not sweep, but we did body close above, recovering from this strong downward candle. Now we have a 9 to 10 candle, took liquidity, filled this minuscule imbalance, came up in this fair value gap for probably 25%. quadrants. Where are the quadrants? Right. Let's see. Yeah, 25% took it, and we have to see what happens. Right now we opened, went up to 25% of this fair value gap, and we are moving down, and it's 917. So from a higher time frame perspective, do I have the opening ranges here? Opening gaps, yes. Okay, we'll see which opening gaps do we have. Are we embedded into one? This is a new week opening gap from last week. We did come up almost 50% of it, could not breach our previous day high, rejected. Now we are up again. There is a new day opening gap from 5 of, so from yesterday. Okay, just to get the feel, opening gaps are important. Then, so in the 15 minutes, we do have an engulfing candle that did not take liquidity, but we did breach the high here. This is important. So we put an eye, keep an eye on it. Okay. What else? Well, the high has been breached. This will be a strong bullish move, but we need to see the open, what we do with it. We also immediately closed an imbalance here. There is one that's been respected, so what I see is some hint to that bullish structures in discount are being respected, right? We didn't breach 50% of this imbalance, and then we rejected hard. Okay, so on the 15-minute, things seem to be possibly bullish. Right? On the 4-hour, we had an inside bar, 2 to 6, then a huge displacement to the downside, which now has been recovered. What did we do? Did we get to a relevant area here? Okay, almost 75%, 25% deep into this wick. This imbalance hasn't been closed below. The daily is a bit jagged. There is, of course, some really easy target to see. A lot of attempts at breaching this high, and this will have to be where price wants to go, especially because we did take this. Did we? Yes, I think we did. So we did breach this, came back to retest this week, went deep into it, close above it, and yeah, it gives me bullish vibes right now, but it could also be this candle, this 4-hour candle is not complete. We can back up, refill this fair value gap a little bit, and then go down. Okay, just to give us some, so initially possibly seems like bullish right now, which maybe it's not what I expected, but it gives me bullish vibes right now, the situation, even though this 4-hour candle, you don't see it anymore. This 4-hour candle is could work out somehow in a different way. So then we're down to the 5 minutes, and we are 9 minutes to 8 minutes to the open. What does the 5 minute tell us? Shall we turn on 6 to 9 model, accumulation of the last 3 hours? Sorry about that. In accumulation of the last 3 hours, what does it tell us? Okay, as soon as we breached 9, we tried to breach above and we rejected it. This was the 50-minute level, right? Yeah, it was the engulfing candle that happened on the 15-minute. Here at the 1 hour, which closed with a bullish body close, right? And now this candle is deciding, am I pushing up or reversing? The shape of this 4-hour candle, to be honest, is dodgy. It's dodgy, but it's dodgy. A pin bar this deep either means a real strong move to the upside, or it won't close like this. But we'll see some more downside. Trying to keep an open mind. Generally, sometimes there's pros and cons to have a really strong conviction about what's happening. One is that you can outdo the whole market if your read is correct, while everybody else is betting against you. The other thing is, if you get too stubborn and too zoomed in, sometimes you miss what's actually playing in plain sight, and you refuse to see it, and it's a trap, and you absolutely need to fight against that. So keeping a flexible mindset, trying to trade what we see. You could see this is a propulsion block, by the way. So there's an order block, it closed above it, downward candle, the black candles up to ideally 50% of the whole range, and then run. So this could be an open that goes long. And I would not be surprised. There is a certain degree of, probably we see better on the 1 minute, of nice trend line. Nice trend lines tend to be ran because participants in the market have entered short around there, and so the market's always on the hunt for liquidity, and liquidity is above the highs. And so, well, liquidity is everywhere, as some experts say, and it's true. Liquidity is everywhere, but a lot of order pairing can happen above the highs and below the lows. Okay, so as we said, we're not going to touch anything until the open. Maybe I had some quantiles levels open. Let me see what I did. Well, I want to see 6 to 10. We're tentatively bullish. Started at 6. We came down even below what's possible to conceive as a manipulation. So we're in the 25% of times where we go really deep, and the candle is now recovering. We're at the open of the 4-hour, and yeah, this candle with the strength of the open might push until the expansion, and it's possible. Do we really need this level now? No, right? Okay. This is the 1 hour fair value gap that we had highlighted, which yeah, has only been breached for 25%, so it's perfectly possible that we want to complete it and close it. I don't even know if we want to go below the 5-minute chart as not taking any trades, and the narrative seems good enough at this level. Now what I would like to do is have some evils ready to eventually take a trade after or at 10 a.m. and so let me maybe, well, let's watch the open together, right? 3 minutes. I could try to click some buttons meanwhile and get some accounts. Let's see. 2 minutes, almost to the open. Do I have the... Yeah, I tried now. I'm trying new mute colors, like mute lines, mute colors, very delicate, to see more of the actual candlesticks for my market structure. So there is a protected level up here, and it's the same as the previous day high, and there's a previous day low here, but the lines are very delicate and thin. That's now done on purpose. The only ones that are still thick are the quantile levels, which we can make subtle as well. Very good. Maybe dashed. All right, maybe. Maybe confusing. Dotted. All right, everything muted. I like. Hey, did it change? I didn't do it. I did the wrong one. Sorry. Dots, dots, go. Okay. I didn't check any the SMT divergence with if I would have to gamble, I would go long. I would be not on this chart. I would be probably on. Oh, let's lock this one. I would probably be on the 1 minute chart, maybe the 15-second chart, and I would be long. And let me see if I would be right or not. So the open is now. Keep an eye on it. See what's happening. Ideally, my idea was that we ran up into this trend line. I might do it not at the open, but the very first few minutes are really, really chaotic. So we could do something like this. Oh, look at that. And we'll see. Okay, so 50% of this zone. Can remove the ribbon for now. Don't need to measure the last swing. Don't need the quantile levels. We also want to keep in mind, keep open now the model, the 6 to 9 model. We did breach the 6 to 9 high, could not take it. We are retracing towards 50% of the 6 to 9 range. Let's see if I can click a button to get a new evaluation. Let's see. So we did take and we're moving up. Hey. Okay, so 933, the initial manipulation shock is done. Let's see if we can engulf this candle. Let's see if at the close at 9:35 we'll have maybe an imbalance that we can close. Meanwhile, on the 1 minute, 9:30 doesn't count. We want to see an imbalance form. Well, this is a blue box. It's a imbalance. Let's see if we want to close above it. There's a huge wick on 5 minutes. Hey, why is that? He did it again. Sorry. So I drew it like we took this level. So went a little bit more down than we expected. Want to see what happens. We're watching closely. I will hide this for now. We'll pick it up later. 1 minute and the 5 minute candle here. Schedule maintenance on top step, right? We need to wait. Oh, something is happening. Okay, we are inverting this 930 drop fair value gap. 934. We touched 50% of the 69 range. Somebody else. Is it long or short? Short. Yo. Why nobody is ever aligned with my bias? Oh my God. Okay, so the fair value gap held. So maybe this is short for a while, or maybe for a long time. And we wait. So, okay, so we did it close the whole gap? This is a 1 minute. Ah, 5 minutes is not done yet. Oh, there you go, there you go, there you go, there you go. Okay. So we have to close above. Ooh, we didn't want to do it. I'd consider it breached. So we might consider going long here. This is fake. I'm not doing it for real. We would hold for, like, what did we say? This trend line up 50% of the range, 40 points, 2.5 hour. All right. Well, okay. If you want to be strict, you want to see a close, a close, and then a retest. We don't have that yet, as we don't have a fair value gap on 5 minutes yet. Let's hide this from 5-minute chart. Okay, 13 seconds. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. We didn't close again, and we closed. We have a bearish candle. So far, the wicks do the damage. The bodies respect the fair value gap, though we got close. And okay, so we have a rejection. We do have a rejection. Nothing happened yet. 9:37. I'm happy I didn't take any of this. Oh, but possibly we could have tried. We would have tried to enter on 9:33. Possibly would have entered 9:33 at the close above this candle. Yeah, okay. So that call did not work. We would have been stopped also because, well, we actually did not close. So this would not have worked. Drawn like that. Still, might be bullish. I am bullish. I drew this before, as you know. We are sort of, yeah. What's the, ooh, that's a gigantic S&T like I like. Oh, ES is really down. There is S&T which I had missed. Oh, very beautiful. What does this tell us? Well, yes. Yes is the elephant in the room, and yes is going down. What this means is that we're offside, right? So we're probably NQ is going to go down. So this is all posturing, unless you have a very strong reaction on ES now, which is possible, and then we can let NQ run. So there might be news at 10, maybe. Let me check. No, there's an FOMC member at 2:30, so for now irrelevant today, and tomorrow is NFP. So the, say, indecisiveness of the market, the action the day before NFP is not the best. Don't expect rockets, because they might happen, but they also might not. 9:40. Let's see. I'm trying to buy some new levels so that I can participate in the market. Let's see if I can create an account, start a new challenge. Okay, we want to 50,000. trade the sim funded. Somehow I can't click. So that's a normal account. 2000 drawdown, max contrast 5 minis, 1 day to pass, 125 activation. Growth, 0 activation fee. Might be a good one. Something is not working. Maybe this. Growth. Okay, I found one. Okay, so I'm getting an account. Oh, we're moving. 944. And it's going up. Okay. I was just securing for myself. Okay. So the hint was that we did close above this initial fair value gap of 930, closed above it, and we unlocked ourselves at 945. All right. So now let's see what I had drawn. I was busy buying the account. Okay, so my scribble worked out. Well, the consolidation for me was supposed to happen higher, but all right, I consider this a success. Okay. So I'm still clicking buttons. I just want to make sure that if I could use instead of trad of 8, I'd like to try and use right to use. Rhythmic, so that I can use Sierra, because I've started using Sierra and I find it amazing. But apparently Tradify is only trade of 8, is it? So growth. Okay, I read, I agree, I understand. Okay. Okay. Straight. So this is a growth. Okay, let's try a different one. All right. So now we want something locked. Okay, I'm set. I do have an account. Okay, it's with Tradeovate. It's active. Okay. Let me pause for 1 second, actually focus on me so I can log in. 1 second. Huh? Camera. Oh, terrible this one. Okay, if I can, trading panel, Tradeovate, Apex, BAT, TDY, demo, and title access. Okay, so Tradeovate. To give access to trading view. Of course. I accept. Access the simulation. Okay, this would be the entry. 50%. Let's go. Trading view activated. Okay, should be able to log in now. Okay, we're inside. We now can buy. Okay, let's see. So this is our entry time. $9.50. So theoretically, we could be go short here, or we could have. Let me just we split this video in pre-trading and then post-trading. I thank you for watching, and then next video is going to be this execution I'm setting up. Okay, otherwise too long. Talk to you in a second in the next video. Thank you for watching.